Maureen McCormick to present Module 5.
In this module, we will review pumping and returning to work or school. When is the best time to introduce bottles? If you're able, it's best to wait before introducing bottles to your baby until about 3 to 4 weeks. That is the goal, but different circumstances call for different plans. Introducing a bottle too early can lead to breast refusal. Introducing a bottle too late can lead to bottle refusal. At about a month old, you can begin bottle feeding your baby regularly to return to work, school, or do something other than breastfeed. The recommendation for breastfeeding moms is to wait about 3 to 4 weeks before introducing a pacifier. Pacifiers in the first few days and weeks can hide infant feeding cues, so baby is hungry but doesn't get enough to eat. Sucking on a pacifier can also lead to less time at the breast, which can lower your milk production and supply. A pacifier for nap times and bedtimes at 1 month old does decrease the risk of SIDS, so please speak to your pediatrician about using a pacifier during these times. Some important reminders about pumping. Get in touch with your insurance company to find out what you need to do to get a breast pump. Most insurance companies cover this. At about week 3 or 4, you can begin to pump 2 to 3 times a day after feeding. When you have enough, about 2 to 3 ounces for a feed, either store it or let someone else offer the baby a bottle. Different situations call for different pumps. If breastfeeding is going well, store-bought pump or insurance pumps are appropriate after about 3 to 4 weeks. If you need a little help getting breastfeeding started, a rental pump is a good idea to start with and then transition to a regular store-bought or insurance pump when appropriate. If you are separated from your baby or you're planning to pump only and feed breast milk, then a rental pump is usually necessary to start with. It's better to wait to use a hands-free pump until breastfeeding is established. Human milk storage guidelines. Human milk storage guidelines are how long you can keep your pumped milk. Current guidelines are up to 4 hours on the countertop at room temperature, up to 4 days in the refrigerator, not on the door, and within 6 months is best when freezing breast milk, although up to 12 months is acceptable. Thawed, previously frozen milk can be kept on the countertop for 1 to 2 hours. In the refrigerator, up to 1 day, a 24-hour period. But you should never refreeze human milk after it's been thawed. If you have milk left over from a feeding, use it within 2 hours after the baby is finished feeding. Always refer to a reliable source for this information as it can change. Frequently asked questions. Do I need to bring my pump to the hospital? No, if you need to pump, there will be one available for you. But remember, the baby is the best pump. If I get more milk from one breast than the other, is that normal? Yes, most women get more milk from one breast than the other. Can I put all my milk together for the day? Recommendations are to keep each pumping session stored separately. Once the milk from a 24-hour period is all refrigerated and the same temperature, it can be combined into 1 or more containers for storage. I know I shouldn't bottle feed, but what if it's my milk in the bottle? It is recommended that you give yourself and your baby the time it takes to get good at breastfeeding. This is about 3 to 4 weeks. At that time, baby can learn how to bottle feed with your partner. Can the lactation consultant tell me the best pump to get? Lactation consultants cannot recommend one brand of pump over another. However, they can guide you toward the type of pump that would be suitable for your situation. You're encouraged to come back to watch this module again as often as you need, especially once the baby arrives, to help reinforce what you have learned.